Everybody keeps telling me this deck is going to make me feel like a real boy, so let's hope that it does. I like Seagate Oracle. I think that we keep this. Guildgate into Oracle seems pretty solid. Playing against the ramp deck. Okay. I want to get Guildgate down early. I also want to get Gideon's Lawkeeper down right away, so I'll just play it like this. I can still Guildgate next turn and have the tap up for the Lawkeeper. If I draw a 2-drop, like if I get a Zoria Signet, then things kind of get awkward. But even that's not really bad, because I still just play like Seagate Oracle the turn afterwards. Or Skyfisher. Return the land, I'm guessing? Maybe the Pilgrim. Yep. Yeah, it's not too big of a deal for us. I mean, a bit annoying, but not huge. We'll just pass. We can tap the Skyfisher. We get Seagate next turn. And then we hope to just try and get a bunch of value after that. I would love to get a land. Swamp would obviously be perfect. I'd love to get a land without having to Seagate for it, because Seagate is better used getting value spells for us. Hate having to put something that's really awesome on the bottom of our library just because I need a land. But, I mean, I won't be surprised if that's what we're doing. Momentary Blink. Oh, I don't have the land. I'm going to try and dig for it. I won't be too upset if we don't reveal one. Obsidat and Zoria Signet. I love Obsidat, but I have to put it on the bottom. Signet's pretty solid for us and essentially acts as a land, so gonna need to do that. I can start tapping again next turn, just play the Signet. If we're lucky enough to draw a land... Uh-oh. What is this? For 5? Wouldn't be Baloth Cage Trap, or they just play that later at instant speed, try and trap us. And there's a lot of stuff it can be. I'm not sure that it's worth speculating on. What do we got? Sensor Splicer. Feels like they're trying to blink a little bit too, just like Core Skyfisher, Sensor Splicer kind of stuff suggests to me that maybe they have a splash of blue somewhere in their deck. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, take the damage. Nice, the swamp is good. Do I play the swamp, play the Signet, play the Seagate, take 5 knowingly? Because I'm going to leave down the Lawkeeper. Seems okay. I go to 13, but 13's still quite a bit of life. And then I'll be set up to just have everything that I want. I can, like, Master Splicer, hold up Momentary Blink, and do a bunch of shenanigans with that. I think this is fine. It's a little scary to take a bunch of damage knowingly here, but I don't believe our opponent has enough pressure that we need to be that worried about it yet. It's not great, but it certainly could be worse. Vanish into Memory. Not the best blink with Seagate Oracle, but pretty cool with Master Splicer. And I don't care about the land that much anymore. Like, now we have 5, and I can do some stuff with that. Master Splicer, hold up Gideon's Lawkeeper is pretty good. Another Splicer. If this is Master Splicer, that's a real problem. Like, Master or Blade Splicer would be an issue. I don't want anything this big. Yep. Oh, that's not great. Okay. So we're taking 6 now instead of 5. That's not the big problem. The problem comes next turn. Take the damage. I get to play Master Splicer, tap 1, block the other. Okay, and we're gonna need some help. Could still be worse. And again, if we get enough time, Blink, Vanish, doing it on all these things is going to give us a ton of value. We'll probably be okay. Hookmaster to tap our Golem. Alright. Not ideal. Tap a Golem. Take 6. Ugh. I mean, I could chump block. I think we wait. If I get a land, I probably Hookmaster, hold up Blink and Lawkeeper. Call the Conclave. I can vanish into memory like one of their tokens too. Play Miss Meadow Witch, Blink, Bone Splinters, Bone Splinters, Seagate into Golem, Lawkeeper taps a Golem, so we have Miss Meadow, Bone Splinters, tap. I don't have enough for Blink then. I could do Blink, Bone Splinters, tap, or I could do Hookmaster, tap, Bone Splinters. Wouldn't mind killing this Master Splicer. Be a way for a Golem to get value, but I can do that next turn when I'm trying to block. Okay, I'm gonna Hookmaster. Use that to stop one of the Golems. Bone Splinters. Yeah, I think Hookmaster on... Oh. Gotta actually choose the right creature here. And then we'll pass. Tap the 3/3. The creatures on the ground can't really get in. Take 2 in the air. I kind of wish I hadn't kept this Vanish into memory and I'd just taken the land. Because I would have a lot of time to... Like, I need just an extra land to get some extra value here. Alright, that's good. And hope that our opponent has a lot of blanks from now on, because I'm not doing great. Well, I have the mana for Vanish into Memory. I can draw a bunch off this Golem leaving. I might want to do that now to try and hit lands. Leave up the Gideon's Lawkeeper. I think that's fine. Because I definitely need some land. I have to wonder what our opponent's holding onto. Some kind of flicker effect? Oh, Eyes in the Skies. Ew. Okay. I'm kind of surprised they didn't actually go for another bird there, honestly. Because another bird there is real scary for us. Lead with the Azorius Guildgate means that I'm leaving down Agony Warp. Agony Warp killing Skyfisher and catching them with creatures on the ground is pretty solid. So they attack with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I kill this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. I block this, Agony Warp it. To give it like negative on attack. So kill that. I like chump here, block here. Trade. Take 3, maybe block. I don't want to block with that. Otherwise I tap this. Block. Chump. I'm in a lot of trouble. I think the Agony Warp is a better option. I want to have 2 mana. Like, I'd like to be able to have the Guildgate this turn to have it untapped for next turn. But I don't know that I have the luxury of that. That might be too tough. So now the opponent knows something's up, because we didn't tap anything. It's a pretty obvious Agony Warp, which why they're not attacking. That's okay. We'll give this -3 to attack. Blanket. Kill this. Still pretty good for us. If they have a trick here, I mean, I guess we die, but there's only so much I can do about that. I don't have another option. Drawing 4 cards with that Vanish into Memory was very nice. Good card against lots of tokens. Hoping that our opponent just draws a couple lands in a row soon. The Golem can't come back, so we're okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rain tap for Witch, Blink, Lawkeeper. Can't Pit Keeper yet, not even close. But like, Witch, Lawkeeper seems pretty good. We can start blinking out all of their tokens as well and just get them that way, which is pretty useful. Every mismeta Witch just starts killing tokens. Pass turn. I'm gonna have to flicker. I'm gonna have to tap the bird. For what I blink, God, total toss up. I don't know. Could definitely just be the Seagate Oracle to try and draw more cards. And does our opponent attack with everything? Master Splicer ambushing with another 4/4 is pretty sick too, depending on how many creatures they attack with. Those 4, huh? Block 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I like blinking this right now. And there we go. Block. Actually, what am I doing? Chump block there for sure. Kill more creatures. Killing more creatures is a good idea. Also, then if they kill the Master Splicer, I'm still trading things that don't get blown out. I'm trying to kill this with the Mist Meadow Witch right away. Sensor Splicer. It's pretty solid. I have 7 mana right now. This will be 8 next turn. Pit Keeper is getting closer to being online. I don't think I can play Sensor Splicer yet. I think I just wait and hold up like Mist Meadow Witch and the tap, and we pass. I'm playing a little slow, but we've got a lot of things to take into consideration, and I'm not at a very high life total. Penumbra Spider. Not particularly worried about that. Tap the bird. No, thank you. No burbs for you. Blink. Yeah, Mist Meadow Witch is starting to do a lot of work for us. Let's go Sensor Splicer. I can still hold up Mist Meadow. Should I attack with a bunch of Vigilance Golems? Attack with 1, they block the Penumbra Spider. Honestly, I think I can just wait still. And I probably just blink the bird with Mist Meadow Witch. And then I just start making massive armies of golems because I've got 2 witches. Well, I mean, don't even need 2 witches, but I have enough mana to activate witch twice. I just blink this twice in a turn. Or, well, this and then this. Start making 4/4s. Oh, yes! Opponent saw the writing on the wall. The value train was coming. Whew. Okay. Didn't see any blue splash from them. Saw Eyes in the Skies, Call the Conclave. They've got a lot of tokens. Call, Eyes, Master Splicer, Sensor Splicer. So any ways that can get rid of tokens are really good. Sundering Growth doesn't do anything. I think I have most of the ways to get rid of tokens in my deck because I'm trying to do all of the flickering. Mostly Mist Meadow Witch and this Vanish into Memory. They'll all do some work there. Sin Collector seems pretty good because they have the Eyes in the Skies, they have the Call to Conclave, they have some of those cards. So I don't really want to change that out. Talon Trooper might be okay just because the card that really caused me fits there was Core Skyfisher. Core Skyfisher and the Eyes in the Skies were the issues. So honestly, I might want that. I could get a Pit Keeper for it. 2 Pit Keeper might be a little bit overboard. I like the idea of Talon Trooper just as a flying blocker against their deck in particular. Yep, send it back. I'm not going to change my mana base for that. It's pretty close trade. I still want to have enough black mana to get Obsidian online. I don't think I can really lower the black too much. If anything, this might just be a better way to build the deck in general. Pitkeeper didn't do what I wanted it to. I don't think I need 2 of them. I probably shouldn't have gone that deep. Maybe like Lone Missionary, Youthful Knight, or Talon Trooper should be in the main deck. Maybe even Tandem Lookout. I feel like Tandem Lookout's a lot better if we have the flyer, or if we have like Eyes in the Skies. Some way to soulbind it with one of those. Soulbinding it to Miss Meadow Witch or something like that doesn't feel particularly powerful. And a lot of our creatures are just dirtily creatures like that. Like, Sea Gates aren't going to get in a whole lot. Hookmaster is probably not either. Sin Collector doesn't. Miss Meadow is almost certainly not. Same with Pit Keeper. Master Splicer makes the Golem that can, at least. But, yeah, like, Tandem Lookout doesn't pair well with a lot of our cards. At least as far as attacks go. It pairs really well with, like, the effect from Hookmaster. But that's about it. It pairs pretty well with the effect from Miss Meadow Witch, too, because you can remove blockers. I am very happy we have 2 Miss Meadow Witches right now, by the way. Miss Meadow Witch is slow, but the effect is very powerful once you get there. And we certainly saw that last game. 8 mana with 2 Splicers is very hard to beat. Alright, our opponent came back. Can't keep this hand. They mulliganed, we mulligan, that's fine. This is good. This is good fixing. I mean, lots of black cards, but still. I have Sin Collector and Bone Splinters is kind of cool. It's weird. So, do we want to keep Miss Meadow Witch on top? Yes. They have a lot of ways for us to... Again, they have so many tokens for us to blink out. I'm 1 mana short of blinking it. I think that's fine. Worst case scenario, it's Bone Splinters fodder. I could bottom it and hope to get something better, but I don't think that I have too much better, like Gideon's Lawkeeper. A land is possibly better, but we really don't know yet. Core Skyfisher already. Wow. Put themselves back a land. Now I definitely wish that I had the Tapper, because that'd be a hilarious way to set them back a lot. They invested a ton into this Core Skyfisher. Pretty okay with that. We get to see their hand next turn with the Sin Collector and decide whether or not I want to Bone Splinters it to kill the Core Skyfisher because they don't have anything else in their hand that I need to get rid of, or whether I want to keep it around to start blinking with Miss Meadow Witch. I can also blink their Core Skyfisher and make them return permanents, which is pretty fun. Either return permanents or just lose the Skyfisher, essentially. What do we have? Call the Conclave, Sensor Splicer. Okay, so they're going to reveal, so it's good to just keep this up, and then we can dismiss them as they come up. Opponent's hand is looking dicey. I see why they played the Core Skyfisher, because they don't have anything else to do. They're just really praying that they hit a forest. Well, there you go. That's unfortunate. Top deck, forest. Can Bone Splinters the healer? That's really too bad for us. Getting close to Obsidat, though. Okay, let's Azoria Signet. Bone Splitters. Why am I doing that? I keep, like, wanting to click this and then as the sacrifice and then choose the creature that I'm killing. That's a bad idea. We don't want to be doing that. I'm fine with this for now because it buys us a ton of time. We know that in their hand, they don't have anything they can play next turn unless they, again, top deck, you know, another forest perfectly. Just playing the plains doesn't get them anything. They'd have to top deck a playable card for that. I'm okay with this. This is a bit of damage, but we can negate it with Obsidiati. Speaking of Obsidiati, here come that boy. That's weird. I just F2'd through those, so I didn't think that I F2'd through my next main, because I kind of wanted to play Azorius Guildgate. But, alright. That's too bad. I would have liked extra mana for the Mist Meadow Witch. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite us too bad. Here's the Sensor Splicer. So now we just know that they have Penumbra. And I'll try and remember that. We should be fine. This isn't too bad. We can use the Mist Meadow to blink the Golem, which is fun. And of course, Obsidat's just totally blanking that. Kind of like getting rid of that now. Attack with the Obsidat and pass. Obsidat is so ridiculous. We were in trouble in this game for like half a minute until we landed Obsidat, and then it was just not close at all. Yep. Wow, this deck operated a lot better than I thought it would. That was sick. Like, Mist Meadow Witch absolutely destroys this style of deck for sure. They're trying to populate off of, like, Call the Conclave and Penumbra Spider and Sensor Splicers, and we just kill every token they play for 4 mana. 4 mana, kill target token creature, or blink like something else to make another 3/3 or 4/4 on your side is pretty good, as it turns out. Alright, well, happy with the deck so far. We'll see how it does next round. I'm excited for this now. I wasn't sure that this would work as well as it is, but this gives me a lot of hope, because that was sweet. I want to do that all the time. I haven't even seen Dinrova Horror. Whew. I'm pretty sure I just need to double block that. I'm not happy about this, but I also don't really want to leave Gorkline Rampager around. Big trampling creature with all of their Blood Rush and Pump kind of creatures seems bad. I mean, this whole thing's